This is an original poem called Crib Life. The well-weathered gray slats of the dusty, near-empty corn crib loft let light stream in gnarled shafts so solid I could hide between them with the mice in zebra space, hide from my older bother Jeff and cousin Steve and everyone in the hide-and-go-seek world of silence and shimmering wind and chiaroscuro stars, eternal in Dali-esque melted clock time. So I returned there forever and never left the inverted internal world of pinhole camera, surreal spoon image with the occasional alien creak of rusting ancient farm machinery or rustle stops of doves alighting amid boxes of nails awaiting use or corrosion, exuding a magic energy of expectancy, and I, enthralled by the mystical mice society, frightened them regularly. No one ever found me there until I was ready to be found but me. Outside were weeds growing through the slats and green marbles of sheep shit and casual calico cats occasionally looking for places to hide their kittens. We stealthily sought surreptitious snakes in the rock pile above the pond we built dams in as we basked on the rubble of sinuous smoothness with them, absorbing the warmth from the granite and quartz talisman. We'd stand on tottering obelisk islands and float panicked kittens on makeshift rafts which sank, and we delightedly discovered that, like us, cats can swim out of their element but don't appreciate it. We loved to hide in the haymow of the old barn and climb on dangerous wall ladders, almost to the metal fireman hat-shaped roof vents where doves nestled and fluttered and cooed. We would play king of the mountain and tag in the hay and the piles of soybeans, or just lay there in zazen of laziness and listen to the flurry of birds and the silence and watch sunlight make false zodiacs of myriad roof holes, owing their being to BBs and Bs and generations of Scotch-Irish Cherokee kids. We would drink sweet-tasting hard water from the hand-pump well below the Eiffel Tower, metal windmill of fear, which we wire-walk climbed to the tiny platform at the top where the propeller was, and we would survey the postage stamp ant world below. We played tag among the trees we climbed, and the hen house and the shed where most of the cats lived behind the farmhouse, and when my fingers were still small enough to wear Cheerios as rings, which scatterbrained I was challenged from my presentness to remember, Rock the big red Irish setter stole my peanut butter sandwich. Years later, when he got senile and snappish, Grandma Ollie gave him enough sleeping pills to fell an elephant, but he lived on after a 2-day sleep and awakened frisky as a pup. Grandma Ollie afloat in joy and pie like the bobbers she loved to fish with. Grandpa Charlie be-piped and bald and always good for a piggyback ride or a story, though I found out later he was an alcoholic and would frighten my infant father and Grandma Ollie with a gun, and Banty Hen curmudgeon Great Aunt Jenny, who knew an amazing number of swear words, all lived in the farmhouse, with the haunted attic full of relics and memories and photos and toys, and the rooms which disappeared and moved in a topological miracle they and I are all still lost in.